Confidence, guys, no favorite. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. You've got Luka Doncic. Griffin is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker, here's the Cobra. It's rebounded by Doncic. Memphis with the ball. DeRozan in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Montreal. Here's the Cobra. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. He thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The team being honest about its approach. So, Greg, it's offense first.
Well, you can't put everything in the game plan. You have to kind of pick and choose. For them, it's really about generating points.
Yeah, there's another side of the floor right here, so it can't be just about offense. Their defensive intensity has got to rise up.
Lin dishes to Doncic. The three. It's rebounded by Montreal. Porter looking it over. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. So they take the lead.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
Walker against Lin. Left side, Griffin. Second chance shot. Outside, Lin. Here's the three. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And the pass to the Cobra. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Robinson. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Over Booker. A nice shot by Griffin.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Here's the Cobra. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Griffin's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Tipped away. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Montreal trails by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Walker. Got it from 16 feet.
Well,
Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts. Booker outside. Here's the Cobra, defended by Ligne. And Walker kicks to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Cobra's got 5 now.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Fires it up. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Griffin. Montreal trails by 4. The Cobra passes to Carter. Here's the Cobra. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Doncic. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
They get it back. A nice shot by Carter.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
At the elbow, it's Robinson. This is to Griffin. Over Walker. Griffin's shot is off.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker getting up?
And so it's Memphis with it. Ligne with it. Outside Griffin. On the wing, Doncic. And the 3 off target. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal. They now take the lead. The Cobra's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Montreal.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Ligne kicks to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Can they get it? Second shot opportunity. And Robinson with the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's the Cobra. Again, Montreal scores.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Doncic passes to Ligne. And here is Doncic. No good on the triple. Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to the Cobra from downtown. And another 3 for Montreal.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic. So for Montreal, Andre Drummond's checked in for Wendell Carter. Carter comes in for Walker. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Porter. Memphis also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Robinson. Bobby Portis comes in for Blake Griffin. And McDermott's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from Doncic.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. And so it's Montreal now. 4-point game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Now Lynn. He's off on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's McDermott to the basket by Montreal. He feeds it to Doncic. Fade away, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Lynn. And here's Booker to the left side wing. Lets it go. Again, Montreal scores.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lynn. Knocked away. Inside. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And now it's a 10-point Montreal lead.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Booker kicks to Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's the Cobra. Again, Montreal scores.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Nice shot by Lynn.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lynn, dropping it in the face of the D.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Landry Shamit's checked in for Montreal. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. And now 24 points for the Cobra.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Carter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Montreal shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the 2nd from the line. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Here is Lynn. He's got 6. Doncic dishes to Lynn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lynn's got 8 points.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Lin. Lopez with the steal. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 24. Shot, high post. That one goes in. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Lin. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot, and the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. There's Lin with the 3. Memphis the rebound. Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for him.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Montreal heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The pass to DeRozan to stop the run. Robinson, the second chance points on the tip in.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Andre Drummond is out there with big guard. Then it's Porter, and it's the Cobra, and it's Floyd in at the shooting guard position.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And for Memphis, Hernan Gomez out there with McDermott. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Doncic in at the point. DeRozan's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Montreal leading by 12. And for Montreal, Big Dog is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's the Cobra. Then it's Porter. And it's Floyd in at the two-guard position. Those three-pointers off the mark. Now here's McDermott, guarded closely. Passes it to Robinson. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The Cobra passes to Drummond, and the basket is good.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Cobra. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Griffin's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Doncic right side. It's stolen. Now Montreal moving it up. Floyd, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's DeRozan. Down low, stolen by Walker. Here's the Cobra. Traps in the tray. The Cobra's got 29 in the game.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
DeRozan with it. Doncic outside. to end the cold streak. Not going to go that time, and it's Montreal the other way.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Robinson kicks to DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Montreal leading by 22. The Cobra passes to Carter. Doncic with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Outside Griffin. Feeds it to Robinson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Such a stellar passer for his position. Griffin has an uncanny ability to find guys in the spots where they can be effective.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Caldwell Pope passes to the Cobra. Griffin on the double team. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Right wing. Here's Griffin. Misses from short range.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. So it's the Grizzlies now. After the basket by Montreal. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Now here's McDermott. Here's Doncic. And they pick up 2. Doncic has got 16 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Doncic. And it's Drummond missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Memphis. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bobby Portis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for McDermott. To the inside, here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's the Cobra, defended by Lin. Count that one. And that's 36 points for the Cobra.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Doncic finds Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Pass to the Cobra. Launches a three. And another three for Montreal.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Doncic. They shoot again, and the layup is good. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they really haven't made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second quarter. There's been a significant drop-off in that area.
Now here's Booker. Portis brings the double team. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and another three for Montreal.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Booker against DeRozan. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to DeRozan. From beyond the arc. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
There's the pass to the Cobra. Three-pointer. And another three for Montreal.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
And so it's Montreal rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas?
Well, for Montreal, Kenny? Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right. And the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yak'em, splaka kataya. And that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Jeremy Lin, DeRozan out there with Griffin. Then it's Robinson, and it's Doncic in at the 2-guard. Basket counts. Doncic has got the first points of the second half here for the Grizzlies.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Floyd. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside DeRozan. Over Porter. Nice D from Porter. Here we go, one-on-one. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's Lin. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Montreal the other way. Lets it go with a three. Drains the three-pointer. The Cobra's got 45 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
To the middle, here's DeRozan. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Puts it up from 7. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
On the wing, Doncic. Robinson dishes to Doncic. Here's the Cobra. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Doncic right side. Lynn the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 20.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Pass to Walker. Here's the Cobra, defended by Lynn. Walker the pass to the Cobra. And Lynn comes to help. Pass to Floyd. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Good, that's another bucket.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, 2nd place all time. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Floyd. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin, especially I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over,
Yes.
and you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior, and you're a college player, and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players.
Doncic outside, and the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Booker, he's checked in for Montreal. Memphis also making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Doug McDermott in for Doncic. Here's McDermott. Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. And here's Montreal. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's the Cobra. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. DeRozan against Porter. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's the Cobra. But they get it back. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hernan Gomez. From down in the low post, it goes. Hernan Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
This is where Willie does his best work. As I say, Kevin, he's really good inside.
That's right, Brent. Booker outside. Here's the Cobra. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Montreal, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for Montreal, the Cobra.
The first free throw is good. So for Montreal, Carter, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Porter. Shelvin Max checked in for Memphis. And he makes both free throws. Here's Mack. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Good D by Booker.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the shot goes in.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
From deep three-point range. Tries again. Here's the Cobra. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's had 4 chances at the line. Made them all.
Cobra. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lopez, he's checked in for Robinson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So Mack will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's tipped. And up the floor again for Montreal, running the court. And then Carter with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
DeRozan scanning the floor. To the wing on the left, Mack. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Down low, here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
DeRozan finds Mack. Back to DeRozan. The pass to Mack. Shot to stop the run. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. The Cobra passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's DeRozan. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. DeRozan's got 19 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Mack. Shamet on the wing. Up and in on the layup. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. And
DeRozan kicks to Mack. It's 2-on-1. Here's Shamet. Finishes the break with a slam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Mack, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Mack. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by McDermott.
Love how under control McDermott was there. Fantastic at bailing his team out when he needed it.
Walker the pass to the Cobra. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And then Carter with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch.
And another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for 2nd all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Booker. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's the Cobra. Off target from outside. And so it's Memphis with it. Out left to the wing. Walker against Hernan Gomez. Back to McDermott, looking to end the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. McDermott's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty thing right there. McDermott shooting the basketball from the perimeter, and when he's beyond the arc, he is looking to do that.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. Kicks to Carter. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Matt. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession.
Great in.
Here's the Cobra. The Cobra out there with Booker. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Now Lynn. On the wing, Doncic. Lopez dishes to Doncic. The 2nd chance effort. Sweet move. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ray, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition over Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the...
Booker against Doncic. Passes it to the Cobra. From past the arc. Connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
Oh, the points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Pass to Drummond. Outside, Porter. Floats one. Good D by Lopez.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jones comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Musa in for DeMar DeRozan. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Carter pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Good. Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Doncic. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Montreal. Booker, that one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Got to respect the level of concentration from Devin Booker on that shot. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Lynn looking it over. And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So if the player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further.
He swipes the ball away again.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Pass to Portis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porter. Booker in the corner for three. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's the Cobra. Back to Carter. Fires the three. A putback, and Drummond is right there. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Doncic passes to Lynn, and the shot goes down.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And there's the pass to the Cobra. Here's Drummond, guarded by Doncic. Portis against Drummond. Left side, Porter. And stolen by Portis. Inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Passes to the Cobra. A three ball. Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Ball's knocked loose. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Throws it up high, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Lynn the pass to Musa. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Lynn's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Outside Portis, pass to Lynn. Nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
Outside, Lynn. Pass to Musa. Outside, Lynn. Floats one up. The shot, no good. And here's Montreal. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 6th foul. He'll watch the rest of the game from the bench. Walker's checked in for Montreal. Landry Shamet comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Memphis also making some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Luka Doncic. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Bullock, defended by Booker. Will it go? Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the Cobra. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Mack now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And that one's good. Drummond.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here is Mack. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. The Cobra connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record GA in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
And this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Cobra.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Bullock with it. He's guarded by Booker. Bullock passes to Matt. Here's Musa. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bullock missing. And so it's Montreal now. Here's Shamet. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When a player gets a feel for that.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford.
So we see Montreal get the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.